Electoral College Swing states hold too much sway in election. In addition to the drawbacks of the Electoral College mentioned in other letters. More views on the Electoral College. November 20. I am bothered by the fact that presidential campaigns are no longer national. Time equals 400 ms. Greater than letters and commentary policy. The UT welcomes and encourages community dialogue on important public matters. Please visit this page for more details on our letters and commentaries policy. You can also leave a comment below. Time equals 400 ms. Greater than. I haven't seen any hard data, but it appears that since 2000 both candidates spent more time in Florida, Ohio and Pennsylvania than in the other 47 states combined. The candidates seem to only visit California and New York for fundraising events. The concerns of the three major swing states and a few others get more attention than safe states like Massachusetts and Mississippi. If the popular vote determined the outcome, every vote would be equally important, and everyone's concerns would have to be addressed. California's governor is elected by popular vote, not by an electoral college consisting of counties that have votes based on their representation in the legislature. If the federal system is so desirable, why isn't it used by California and the other states? Conversely, why doesn't the federal government follow the very democratic lead of all the states and local jurisdictions that elect their chief executive by popular vote? Time equals 400 ms. Greater than. In a democracy where there is no rule of law, per se, Hillary Clinton would be president by virtue of the majority of votes. But we don't live in a democracy. We live in a republic where there is a rule of law, our Constitution. That charter says that voters, individually and collectively, express their wishes and choices through the election of a Congress. That charter also says that the states, individually and collectively, express their wishes and choices through the election of a president. It is sad and disturbing that so many well-intentioned Americans don't seem to grasp our political system. I learned it in high school. Is it no longer being taught? In our winner-take-all kind of elections, Trump won. Now watch him take all. Rick Furman. Trump listened to those ignored by others. November 22, in response to another letter, states, when the left loses, it talks even louder and more hysterically and listens even less. The left should listen to Trump who won, and observe for a few months. Furman's ilk needs to be reminded that it is the Republican Party of No that whined when Barack Obama won and immediately vowed to block his every initiative. Time equals 400 ms. Greater than. Once when Obama was addressing Congress, a male in the audience yelped, "Liar." At another session, after Obama mentioned he wouldn't be running again after his second term, there was applause from some quarters. How disrespectful of our president, who wisely said, "I know, I won twice," regarding Trump backing off some campaign vows. November 23. I am a lifelong Republican and proud to say I did not vote for President-elect Donald Trump. So many people saw through his bloviations during the campaign, and now we can see some of his true colors. I for one will be surprised if he follows through on one or two of his promises in the first 100 days. Trump supporters seem to be having a difficult time understanding why there is so much protest and anti-sentiment against the new president-elect. I will try to make it very clear. Trump has been sued by the U.S. Justice Department for not renting to African Americans. He has been sued for fraud and deception by students of his real estate school. He was a leading proponent of the racist conspiracy theory that Obama was not born in the U.S. He has publicly spewed racist and hateful comments about Mexicans, Jews, Muslims, women and people with disabilities. He and his new appointees have been openly supported by the Ku Klux Klan, the American Nazi Party and several other white nationalist organizations. It is our constitutional right to take a stand against racist, hateful and divided ideologies and continue to strive for a government that values and protects the basic human rights of all individuals. In support of Wayne Raffensperger's comments, Qualcomm worth considering for stadium solution. November 18. Remodel Qualcomm should be the cry of all Chargers supporters. Why? Given that 3 current NFL stadiums have been successfully remodeled, there is no excuse not to seriously consider this concept. Consider the following. City owns land. All significant infrastructure in place. easy access and plenty of parking. An existing, beautiful concrete building. What to do? Lower field to improve sightlines, increases useful seats. Enclose stadium, increases seats. Increase private boxes. Hang screens from a double archway over stadium. Build restaurant bar over archways with glass. Floor. Convert the whole building into an amusement park for all year use and income. Have a parade of the Transformers, converted into rides on the stadium floor, when football season not in play. Regarding California secession effort launched November 21. If successful, how many aircraft carriers and submarines will our Navy have, and will any of them be solar, wind powered?